Okay, sorry. He got really quiet and I was afraid he was dead. So Sunday night at church, I had walked to the door to go out, and then I came back in because I remember I had to give somebody something. And so I came back in, and on the way back into the church, this couple was walking out, and this woman is fantastic. She's marvelous. She's wonderful. She's probably the sweetest lady ever, and always very encouraging and very sweet. I'm going to cry. And she looks at me and says, I had on a sweatshirt, by the way, which was tiny, because it's a large, and let me tell you, I'm not a large. And sometimes sweatshirts you can get away with. Most of the new shirts I've been buying have also been larges, but they're huge. They're that big baggy look. So she says to me, I know you have a coat. Well, it just tore me up. And I said, actually, my friend, I don't have a coat. I said, my butt's gotten too big and I can't fit my coat. And actually, my coat would fit except for the arms. My arms have gotten huge. So, without missing a beat, she never looked up at me, just kept walking, and she says, well, at least Oz is a blessing. And it has just torn me up. Because I desperately want to lose the weight, and there is no doubt about that in my mind. And I know that so many people get pregnant and don't gain 40 pounds. Or an extra 10 after they get done breastfeeding. I know that. And so I'm not making excuses. This is not excuses. I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. This is not what this video is about. Apparently, I'm just going to cry when I talk about this, so it definitely needs to be recorded and in my journey. And I want to remember this feeling for when I'm feeling sorry for myself. Everything that has happened is totally my fault. I'm not making excuses for that. But at the end of the day, he was totally worth it. And he was my goal. I mean, that was my goal. I've always been confident. I've always felt beautiful. I've always had lots of friends. I've always been very positive. And I don't even know who I am right now. And the one thing that I have always said from the get-go, and prayed about the whole time that I was trying to get pregnant, was that no matter what happened, no matter how hard it got, no matter where I was, that I would always be so thankful for the opportunity to be a mom. And I want to kill him about half the time, and I've been so tired lately. And very, almost depressed. Again, I realize lady time coming up, and I'm sure that's where all this is coming from. But it just totally upset me. I mean, we laughed about it. I told Brianna about it. I told Ed about it. And we cracked up about it because you just have to know Miss Linda. It's so her personality. Because she's Miss Positive about everything. And it was just a split second. But she's right. And he is worth it. And I do want to be healthy. I do want to lose the weight. I am so embarrassed that I've gotten this big again. And I know that I just need to build on those feelings and remember that every time I go to make a choice about food. I had just really hoped that weight wasn't going to be a struggle anymore. And I was wrong. So, that's where we are. This is one heck of a weigh-in Wednesday. The video I made yesterday was way worse. I didn't even go back and watch it. I'm just going to delete it because it was ridiculous. I cried the whole time. But anyways. Yeah. So 232.2, 232.4. So if I was 133 last week, that's like what, a 0.6 loss? That's nothing. And that's the other thing. Like, I've been getting tons of water in. Hell, I will say my muscles are sore. I'm sure that has something to do with it. Again, no excuse. So I am really hoping with positive changes and consistency that next Wednesday I will be down. And, yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.